Please take your seats. Thank you. My name is Gerald Gavin, the Academic Affairs Manager for the University with responsibility for examinations, timetabling and conferring, and I welcome you here today, and I will also be your Master of Ceremonies. I have the honour to introduce today's platform party, beginning from my left, Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, Dr. Michelle Glacken, Vice President, Students, Teaching and Learning, Dr. Orla Flynn, President, Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, Coach Noon, Head of School of Marketing, Tourism Services, Retail and Languages, Dr. Perry Share, Head of School of Social Science and Humanities. We also welcome members of our governing body, the President of the Students' Union, the University Librarian, Heads of Department and our honoured academics. Irim Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, Corin Service Brunta Oscailt. I call upon Professor Jacqueline McCormack, Vice President for EDI and Online and Flexible Learning, to open the conferring ceremony.
A raibh Gimriha a winna Ushla, to fall Rove Gullier, go to Ulskol Techniolacta on Atlantic. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues and graduands, soon to be graduates. It is a pleasure and an honour to welcome you to this graduation ceremony and to the Sligo campus of ATU. I congratulate our graduands on reaching this important milestone in your career. I want to welcome you, your families and your friends, both here and those online, to this graduation ceremony. And I know for some of you graduands, this is your first time on our campus as you have studied your ATU course online. It has been a very busy academic year. A big highlight of the year on this campus was the award of Antashka's Green Flag for Biodiversity. And the work to achieve this was a huge collaborative effort between staff, students and external collaborators, and an excellent achievement, and I know that some of you played a big part in this. This year sees the graduation of the first cohort of students from the Psychological Society of Ireland BA accredited programme in English and Psychology. And accounting education has long been a feature of the Department of Business, and ATU Sligo's campus celebrated 54 years of excellence in accounting education earlier this year with a CPD, or Professional Development event, on accounting futures, balancing excellence, ethics and well-being. So current and former students and staff are welcomed here, along with colleagues from our other campuses and representatives of the professional accounting bodies. On the research and development side, colleagues were part of the EU-funded STRIDE project, which seeks to enhance the quality of life in rural areas and reinvigorate local communities by enabling more effective delivery of social and economic services whilst promoting long-term community stability. And staff of the faculties continue to publish their research in books and international journals on a whole range of topics ranging from social media influencers, self-advocacy, travel disruptions, and even the Irish pub's invention and reinvention. A number of colleagues have developed the innovative progression pathways from further education to higher education programme, and this programme seeks to identify the barriers that prevent students from moving from a further education course to a higher education or third level college. By identifying and addressing these barriers, the aim is to create more opportunities for those wishing to pursue higher education and thereby drive equity of access to education for all. So these are just a few of the highlights from what's been a very busy year in these faculties and the campus. Our graduates and our alumni frequently tell us that what makes ATU unique is the staff-student experience. And we love hearing this because we too believe this, and we will continue to work very hard to ensure that ATU maintains its reputation as a student-centred organisation, and I'm sure that it will. The provision of high-quality academic qualifications is only possible with the support of professional and committed staff. And I want to acknowledge the hard work of the academic staff, the managerial and support staff across this campus and the rest of the university. And finally, graduates, congratulations once more on your achievements. Be proud of this special moment today, and I wish you a really enjoyable evening. Thank you.
Anish Irim an Dr. Orlan Elaine, Uachtarán Ollscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic. Gradam a brunna na Fódamórí a brunna an Ollscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic chun a crutha sin. Agus Irim an Dr. Liam O'Benéid, Clárahór agus Príomhifigach Acadúlana Híreahórí a Cuir Láthair. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the candidates.
The bhua an údarás tá díolsithe an Ollscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic. Brunim leis a doctaní na Fálamórí a bhaint amach an chaidan den na doctaní sin. Agus iarm go gcuirfar na Fálamórí sin í láthair chuam, chun go runnig mé a bar chéime orthu go fadamúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán chuir láthair chuaid na híreahóirí seo leanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe dleachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéile sé a seach de hocht agus a né den chraith náisiúnta cailíochtaí a bheith ceadathe ag Comhairle Acadúil Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8 and 9 on the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
On behalf of the University, I would like to welcome our esteemed colleagues from the Insurance Institute of Ireland and the Life Insurance Association. Today, I have the honour to call the names of the graduates from the Higher Diploma in Business in Insurance Management as one large group in absentia. These graduates study with our partner institution, and the graduates will be presented with their parchments in person at a ceremony in the near future. Therefore, I'll now call each of the graduates' names and declare them conferred in absentia as one large group. Higher Diploma in Business and Insurance Management, Saoirse Ahern, William Ahern, Shawn Allen, Katharina Byrne, Mauricio Burlam, Barbara Bracken, Alana Brown, Marie Byrne, Shannon Caffrey, Neil Carew, Jerome Casserly, Stephen Codd, Brian Colgan, David Collins, Mark Collins, Taburli Kololuk, Louise Daly, Padraig Deneen, David Dunn, Kia Dwyer, Lisa Fitzpatrick, Julie Frazier, Brian Gallagher, Malachi Joe Gavin, Carl Hanlon, Owen Hanratty, Declan Hayes, Lee Healy, Miles Heffernan, Shane Hickey, Amy Higgins, Kenneth Higgins, Peter Higgins, Graham Hone, Rachel Hone, Mark Horan, Susan Howard, Gerard Hunt, Catherine Jemison, Orla Keane, Jacqueline Carney, James Carney, Emer Kelly, Ella Karen, Dylan Kidd, Lisa Colleen, Graham Coleman, Naomi Malone, Ross McCarthy, Gary McGlue, Fred McHugh, Jane McLaughlin, Jerome Mullen, Katharina Nee, Colm O'Brien, Deirdre O'Connor, Laura O'Connor, Michelle O'Neill, James O'Reilly, Eugene O'Sullivan, Neville O'Sullivan, David Power, Pauran Pajatpati, Pierce Quinlan, Erica Robinson, Kellyanne Robinson, David Rowley, Michelle Ruddy, Francesca Santamara, Karen Sills, Audrey Smith, Darren Smith, Emer Smith, Seamus Soul, Leah Sullivan, Rostalav Servuk, Nicholas Teig, Rachel Wade Donahue, Connor Walsh, Daniel Walsh, Michael Walsh, Emma Woodlock. I declare the Higher Diploma in Business and Insurance Management declared in absentia, and I would ask for a round of applause for those students. I call on Meekness Shahola, Head of Department of Social Sciences, to present the candidates from this department.
The Bachelor of Education in Early Education and Care, Riona Kenny. The Bachelor of Arts in Social Care Practice, Shawn Wilson. The Bachelor of Education Honours in Early Education and Care, Elizabeth Agassa. Amy Caden. Megan Connell Murphy. Victoria Jawalak. Christopher Gallagher. Renee Garwa. Caitlin Kyle. Alicia McGrory. Amy McLaughlin. Grace McLaughlin, Nicole McNally, Chloe McPartlin, Avon Mulligan, Noeen Ní Donovan, Aoife O'Reilly, Serena O'Hai, Harley Quinn, Cheyenne Reynolds, Therese Smith, Olivia Tursick. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Social Care Practice, Emma Brady, Jane Chapman, Tekla Cheritik, Marvin Chimusoro, Catherine Cornwell, Alana Costello, Brona Coyle, Aoife Corin, Jade Devers in absentia, Lauren Durkin, Amy Gaffney, Owen Hennigan, Rachel Herwood, Charlotte Ind in absentia, Michaela Kearney O'Donnell, Andrea Kenny, Chantel Kirby, Emma Lennon, Sorka McCormack, Naomi McClusker, Rachel McGurl, Chloe McKeown, Laura Meehan in absentia, Adam Moreira, Chloe Norman, May Palmiano, Saoirse Rowan, Louise Teig, Aideen Walsh. I asked the graduates from the Bachelors of Education in Early Education and Care in Social Care Practice, in Early Education and Care Honours and Social Care Practice to please stand for a round of applause. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Law and Business, Anya Celerius, Shawn Gilvary, David Gray, Anya Harrington, Gina Amy Healy, Bara Koranova, Kelsey Mahan, Emer McDonough, Pierce Morton, Rachel Rooney in absentia, Jamie Rowan, Amy Tiernan, Isabel Yilmaz. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in English and Psychology, Regina Barrera Vilches, Chloe Brennan, Esther Fadarin, Clarice Herity, Anne Lawrence, Aveen Smith. Mateusz Wojciech. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Psychology and English, Erica Doyle. Ha An Young. Jana Desinska. Jennifer Fitzgerald. Emma Fleming. Alana Foran. Anya Gillen. Veronica Handlova. Orla McFadden. Matthew Maroney. Cass O'Brien. Emer Quigley. Ava Salty. Olha Vaida. Yvonne Volgamatova. Lucy Williams. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Sociology and Politics, Jack Kelly. Isabel Kelly Flanagan. Shane McMorrow. Premisal Rosan. I ask the graduates of the Bachelors of Arts Honours in Law and Business, in English and Psychology and English, and Sociology and Politics to please stand for a round of applause. Postgraduate Diploma in Arts in Social Care and Social Justice, Juliette Chikokwa. Erin Cunningham in absentia. Ololade Kihindi in absentia. Porrig McManus. Hannah Orekoya. Bose Sion Yanseng. Uche Isadore Odiakara. Masters of Arts in Social Care and Social Justice, Laura Duggan. Ailish Gormley. Grace Nwanzi. Patricia Reynolds. Cormac Ryan. Luke Traynor. Masters of Arts in Social Work, Clyde Naomi Castro Quintero. Carolina Filgueres Rotanando Ramos. Rebecca Kiflenin. Offense Comagnane. Vachana Mulphilip. Abimbola Sanyaolu. Arya Chivaji. The Masters of Arts in Leadership and Advocacy in the Early Years. Katie Clark. Moira Cook. Orla Halpenny. Amy Kavanagh. Natasha Lynch. Kira McNally. Anne Price. The Masters of Arts in Professional Leadership, Megan Buckley. Esther Howe Yates. Paul Jones. Marissa Lawler Melvin. Charles Mitchell. Yvonne Morrissey. Patrick Sweeney. Luke Switzer. The Masters of Arts in Universal Design for Learning, Eloise McGinty. Yvonne Sarsfield. I asked the graduates of the Masters of Arts in Universal Design for Learning in Professional Leadership, in Leadership and Advocacy in Early Years, in Social Work and in Social Care and Social Justice to please stand for a round of applause. I now call on Dr. Marie Moran, the Head of Department of Business, to present the candidates from that department.
The Higher Certificate in Business Studies, John Brogan. Keaton Byrne, in absentia. Anne-Marie Colby, in absentia. Caroline Cohen, in absentia. Laura Coy, in absentia. Imogen Connolly. Ahelia Engelbrecht, in absentia. Prudence Goramani, in absentia. Paulina Gusterik, in absentia. Joel Hastings, in absentia. Jill Ireland. Aista Jokabaskaita, in absentia. Alexandra King, in absentia. Quiva McDonough, in absentia. Niall McGeown, in absentia. Ash Winnie Mohan, in absentia. Molly Monaghan, in absentia. Aoife Murphy, in absentia. Claire Murray, in absentia. Gabrielle Okaribodo, in absentia. Mia Rogers, in absentia. Yuting Yan, in absentia. The Higher Certificate in Business in Transport Services, Tara Breslin. Damien Burnett. Gary Dunn. Antoinette Healy, in absentia. Raymond Higgins. Colin Leonard. Sinead Lucy. Aisling O'Donnell in absentia. Nathan O'Grady. Stephen O'Reilly in absentia. The Bachelor of Business in Business Administration. Samuel Bilek in absentia. Leona Cleary. Belinda McPartland. Ethan Slane in absentia. Lucy Vroskalova. Bachelor of Business in General Business. Hussein Al-Saab. Adam Bonner. Jonathan Culkin in absentia. Bradley Foley. Jack Hoey. Joseph Kincaid in absentia. Clara Long O'Connor. Gabrielia Stasis in absentia. Lucy Bayot in absentia. Leon Wamari. Bachelor of Business in Management Applications. Sebastian Blancas in absentia. Brunel Bofaya. Svetlana Bowish. David Burke in absentia. Martina Buckley in absentia. Marion Burke in absentia. Nicholas Carey in absentia. Frida Carr in absentia. Tara Casey in absentia. Dennis Cronin in absentia. Lynn Donnelly. Lorna Dunn in absentia. Alan English in absentia. Louise Foodie in absentia. Stephanie Gibbons. Evan Hardman in absentia. Kevin Kelly in absentia. Cobus Lauter in absentia. Zach McConnell in absentia. Maria McHugh in absentia. Colin McVeigh. Victor Mendel. Connor O'Mahony in absentia. Amy Salmon in absentia. Boniface Sanudi. Zengo Salmanowski in absentia. Julian Smith in absentia. Shemislav Shalovsky in absentia. Bachelor of Business in Business, Gary Kenny in absentia. I'd ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Management Applications, Bachelor of Business General Business, Business Administration, the Higher Certificate in Business and Business Studies and Transport Services to please stand for a round of applause. Bachelor of Business Honours in Business, Michelle Bruin. Emer Campbell. Matthew Connolly. Keelan Creamer. Shawn Davy in absentia. Saoirse Egan. Sarah Fallon. Fiona Ford. Rochella Gill in absentia. Sarah Guckian. Oliver Hickman. Jamie Hill in absentia. Cora Kelly. Ryan Love. Mika Luzan. Thomas Marr in absentia. Sarah McGloin. Kira Morley. Emer Morris. Rachel Murphy. Oisin Murphy. Shibonisa Nakala. Katie O'Sullivan in absentia. Nathaniel Price. James Reynolds. Connor Cinchon. Carol Chopa. Ian Thames Jafford. Lisa Whimsy. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business and ICT, Megan Barrett. Hannah Gallagher. Mark Herity. Sarah Keown. Ben Lomax. Shane Lynch. Niamh McGee. Nadine McLaughlin. Tatiana Schmidtova. Kieran Ward. Bachelor of Arts, Honours in Accounting, David Barlow. Francesco Costello. Emma Cox. Karina Kinney. Kieran Dunn in absentia. Alana Gallagher. Eva Gilmartin. Oisin Hannon. Shawn Higgins. Bartosz Jedka. Dan Yang. Amy Kernan. Oren Lyons. Gary McClintock. Shawn Moran. Jack O'Regan. Nathan Quinn. Althea Reid. Jobel Sabulano. Shawn Sexton. The Bachelor of Business Honours in Business with Accounting, Aidan O'Donnell. It asks for our graduates from Accounting, the Bachelor of Arts in Business and ICT, and the Bachelor of Business Honours in Business to stand for a round of applause, please. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Insurance Practice Life. Liam Byrne. Fiachra Callan. Ross Grundy. Rezar Tahasi. Orla Lynch. Owen Myers. Adam O'Carroll. Matthew O'Connor. Patrick Reynolds. Orla Rice. Alana Waters in absentia. The Bachelor of Arts Honours in Insurance Practice General, Ioma Agwu in absentia, Shawn Barrett in absentia, Martin Byrne. Sarah Canty. Gabrielle Cribben. Jack Delaney. Kerry Durham. Alicia Hannah Doran. Hannah Duggan. Marnie Dunphy. Jana Zagowska in absentia, Cathal Fagan. Emma Flannery. Kira Grace. Shifra Havel. Ava Hodson. Amanda Hope. Dace Janera Vitasovica. Olivia Keedy. Edward Keenan. Larissa Luca. David McCarthy in absentia. Dara McHugh in absentia. Louise Mulhall. Liliane Nivels Keogh, Ellen O'Brien, Hannah O'Connor, Zia O'Loughlin Naylor, Conor O'Sullivan in absentia, Ross Quigley, Caroline Shanahan, Kyle Sheridan in absentia, Danielle Strom in absentia, Elaine Tobin, Dara Whelan, I invite the graduates from those groups from the BA Honours, Insurance Practice, Life and General and Accounting to stand for a round of applause. The following two programmes are delivered in collaboration with our partners, the Life Insurance Association of Ireland. For the postgraduate diploma in business and financial planning, there are 3 graduates in absentia: Robert Cross, Conor McGlynn, and Hannah Marie Vickers. The Masters of Business in Financial Planning and Sustainability, Brian Coffey in absentia, Micheál O'Driscoll in absentia, Cormac Quigley in absentia, Daniel Wallace in absentia. The Master of Science in Digital Business, Anna Granahan, Zoe Lowndes, Kelvin Shu in absentia. The Master of Science in Strategic People Management, Ciara Compton. Leslie Culkin. Saoirse Gormley. Grace McCarran in absentia, Owen McGeaney in absentia, David Michaud, Martina Micucci, Charlotte O'Connell, Olub Unmi Odusola, Claire Whelan, I call on the graduates of the Masters in Science in Digital Business and Strategic People Management. We give a round of applause to those in absentia for financial planning. I now call on Professor Gary Kerr, Head of Department of Marketing, Tourism and Sport, to present the candidates from this department.
Bachelor of Business in International Tourism with Event Management, Nikola Krilkova. Daniel Ford. Sinead Hines. Elzbieta Markova. Bachelor of Business in Tourism with Event Management, Ciara Lynch. Bachelor of Business Honours in Tourism with Event Management, Gavin Halton. Alexia Agostina Leonetti, in absentia. Philippe Mazouk, in absentia. Sive MacDonald Gunning. Sarah McGrory. Gerard Mullen. Patsy Manelli. Sinead O'Halloran. Keelan Sheeran. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in International Tourism with Event Management, Bachelor of Business in Tourism with Event Management, and Bachelor of Business Honours in Tourism and Event Management to stand for a round of applause. Bachelor of Business in Applied Sport with Business, Calum Canning, in absentia. Shane Conlon, in absentia. Dean Greeley. Ciara McDonough, in absentia. Paul Sutherland, in absentia. Bachelor of Business Honours in Sport and Business, Connor Campbell, in absentia. Craig Carey. Jack Casey. Donal Corley. Darren Cusack. Anthony Friel. Christoph Hahn. Aisling Mahon. Daniel McCallig. Oisin McElhinney. Dion McLaughlin. Cian Malloy. Shane Monaghan. Oisin Murray. Barbora Sofinova. Miroslav Zish. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Applied Sport with Business and Bachelor of Business Honours in Sport and Business to stand for a round of applause. Bachelor of Business in Marketing, Yulia Balan. Connor Gilmartin. Christens Jonsbrogus, in absentia. Lead Lokmeli, in absentia. Clara Popava. Dylan Pepper. Yelisaveta Prokhorova. Bachelor of Business Honours in Marketing, Colin Brujos. Michaela Byrne. Damien Cullen Vega. Jack Dempsey. Onye Greensall. Ian Hart. Amber Kenny. Ronan McGill. Jesus Kaye Saya. Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Marketing, Paula Rosney, in absentia. Master of Science in Marketing, Emily Grimes, in absentia. Benjamin Hines. I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Business in Marketing, Bachelor of Business Honours in Marketing, Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Marketing, and Master of Science in Marketing to stand for a round of applause.
I now call upon Dr. Perry Scher, Head of School of Social Science and Humanities, to present the candidates of the ATU Academic Excellence Awards from this school.
I call the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards, and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer to present the graduates with their awards. I present to you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Design, Education and Social Sciences. Emer McDonough, the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Law and Business. And Paul Jones from the Master of Arts in Professional Leadership.
I now call upon Coach Noon, Head of School of Marketing, Tourism Services, Retail and Languages, to present the candidates of the A2 Academic Excellence Awards from this school.
I call the winners of the Academic Excellence Awards and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduates with their awards. I present to you the following graduates who have achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Business. Oisin Murphy, Bachelor of Business Honours in Business. Tatiana Shmitova, Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business and ICT. Darren Cusack, Bachelor of Business Honours in Sport and Business. And Amber Kenny, Bachelor of Business Honours in Marketing.
I call on Professor Jacqueline McCormack to introduce the Corin Shawn McManus Award.
Thank you. We come to a special moment in today's ceremony, the presentation of an award that recognises exceptional contribution to the university. This award was established by Shawn McManus, a native of Sligo, who was a dedicated public servant and lifelong advocate for education. After leaving school early to support his family following the death of his father, He remained committed to expanding educational opportunities for others. In the late 1960s, as a member of the local VEC, he was instrumental in the campaign to establish a regional technical college here in Sligo. He later served as founding member and long-term chair of its governing body. Although he never had a chance to pursue higher education himself, Shawn championed access and equality in education, serving as a governor of both the University of Galway and the University of Limerick. Shawn was instrumental in establishing the Corin Shawn McManus Award, which recognises outstanding contribution to the university from both staff or students, whether for academic excellence or meaningful personal impact. He believed in celebrating all achievements equally and publicly, especially on the university's most significant day, our conferring ceremony. And this is a lasting tribute to a man who championed access, equality, and the value of education for all. So nominated by his colleagues, this year's award goes to Roddy Gaynor. With over more than 25 years at ATU Sligo's campus, Roddy has combined elite sporting credibility with academic leadership to deliver sustained institutional impact. A former 800-metre athlete and All-American over that distance, Roddy has translated high-performance insight into authentic, evidence-led teaching in sports policy. Students consistently benefit from his scholar practitioner perspective, intellectual, rigorous, professionally grounded, and orientated to real-world governance and strategy. As Programme Chair of the Sport with Business degree for 2 decades, he stewarded curriculum development, assessment methodologies, and accreditation with clarity and in care, ensuring relevance to an evolving sector. His leadership across multiple campus sports strategies has brought coherence to planning, alignment to priorities, and measurable outcomes for student experience and institutional reputation. Roddy's role in major sports infrastructure enhancements has left a visible legacy on the campus. He aligned facility development with pedagogical need, athlete welfare, and long-term sustainability, turning capital investment into educational advantage. A committed coach of intervarsity athletes, Roddy balances performance with pastoral support, modelling a culture where high standards and humane care coexist. As a mentor to new colleagues, he is generous, practical, and principled, strengthening teaching practice and academic programme governance across the school. The award will be presented by Shawn McManus' daughter, Beatrice Flavin, who is an academic in ATU. So for his long-standing academic excellence and the breadth and depth of his sporting legacy, Roddy Gaynor is this year's winner of the Corin Shawn McManus Award.
Congratulations to the graduates of Atlantic Technological University 2025. In keeping with tradition, you may now move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. I think we'll give them one more round of applause. Irimer Dr. Orla Lyon, Anouk Taran, Craig Kerr, Leton O'Cade Shaw. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our President, to make the closing address.
Díomh a chuir de go léir. Is mór na Northern fáilte críúla chu roimh. Fáilte go dtí campus Sligo in Ollscoil Technoleachta in Atlantic agus fáilte chuig chách ar lína freisin. Ladies and gentlemen, members of governing body, esteemed faculty, proud families, honoured guests, and most importantly, you, our brand new graduates of ATU. Welcome to this evening's graduation ceremony and a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. To the parents, guardians, and families here today, thank you for entrusting us with the education of these exceptional individuals. Your support has played a vital role in their success. And I might now ask our new graduates to rise, face your supporters, and give your supporters a well-earned round of applause. Bula bus for the supporters. Graduates, you're now part of our growing network of alumni, and it was lovely to see many of you coming up wearing our pin, and it would be nice to see you keep wearing it in the years ahead. But by the end of 2025, ATU will have seen about 5,000 graduates receiving major awards across 21 graduation ceremonies in just this year alone. And those graduates, you, will have a hugely positive impact on society and especially in the region. And our region has been a big focus for us in ATU. Our intake this year in physiotherapy and pharmacy, as well as our progress towards an intake next September in veterinary medicine and surgery, are evidence of this commitment. Our recent successes in the cross-border Peace Plus calls also indicate a growing ability to work together as one university to respond to the needs of a range of communities across our region. Our new organisational structures are also a visible sign of unity and change. But speaking of potential and positive impact, I am full of admiration for the dedication and resilience that each one of you has demonstrated throughout your academic journey. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, but also anticipation. It's a day to look back on the challenges you've overcome, the growth you've experienced, and the memories that you've made. It's also, however, a great moment of pride and joy for all of us too, as well as our retired staff. As our new graduates, you're not just equipped with degrees, but with the power to be a positive influence in society. And whatever your field, please remember that your education is a tool for positive change. I know many of you are already in the world of work, but I encourage you to carry with you our ATU values: inclusion, respect, trust, ambition, collaboration, and innovation. And it is this spirit of innovation, the ambition to do your very best, and most of all, the importance of respect in our communities. These values will guide you through the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. But I also want to thank all the staff, academic and support staff, as well as our external partners who've been involved in your ATU journey from the first moment you joined us right up till today, as well as to everyone who helped make today's ceremony so special. Tá súlagam go minic sibh an tainna bhas an lá agus an oíche, cógáidir sa rís le rang céime fiche cuaig, gur míle mágaibh agus go nairi an tálibh go léir.
Could I ask the recipients of the Academic Excellence Awards, along with their families, Roddy Gaynor and Beatrice Flavin, to remain in the hall afterwards for photography? Could I also wish you all a lovely evening, and we hope you've enjoyed the ceremony and get to celebrate with your family and friends and enjoy some of the wonderful Sligo hospitality. Respected guests, fellow academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. Could I ask you all to please rise for the academic procession?